And they all stand. The starter has the button. They're now ready to go. Western Jet is the favourite. They're off and got away very quickly as well, did Western Jet. Hard Solo, the filly sprung the stalls. Prawns 11 coming across sharply, and so's Daytona Pete when they settle properly into stride. Driving forward also soon after the start is Calora. Back just in behind those, Lanfranco. Conducive down on the inside. A length away then is Western Jet, drifting back after getting out of the gates very well. Then Cherry Can Run. Followed back there on the outside is Talk Away, and Search and Times around them covering additional. Californications tracking it as they work down the side. A length and a half, Clean 'em Up, I'm Crafty, well back behind those Ungoverned. Hey Pino second last, and 2 lengths to Star Walker. Nearing the turn, leaving the 500 metres behind them. Prawns 11, leading them up to the corner. It leads the way by a length and a half. Running second, Calora. Hard Solo down on the inside, getting plenty of room to come through. And Daytona Pete putting in its run as well. A further 2, Conducive. Western Jet coming under pressure in behind them, trying to get its mind on the job. At the 200 though, and Daytona Pete hit the front. Here comes Conducive. Conducive, Daytona Pete, Western Jet. Hey Pino jumping out of the ground, and so's Californication. Conducive's in front. Hey Pino lunging, but too late. Conducive just lasted from Hey Pino. Over on the inside, Daytona Pete battled, and then Californication running on. I'm Crafty, Clean 'em Up, Search and Times. Right behind those then Star Walker, Hard Solo, Cherry Can Run, and also there pulling up behind them as they come back into my view Ungoverned, and they were followed by Calora. Then came Western Jet. Another disappointing run from a favourite here this afternoon. It's well back in proceedings. Lanfranco didn't fire a solitary. Prawns 11 next home, and Talk Away pulled up at the crossing virtually and is the best part of a furlong behind the field. We wait for the numbers after the running of race number 5. Conducive, number 16. Pat Carberry for Michael Grantham. Training double today for Michael, with more to come. And Conducive, as Michael eyes off potentially his first trainers' premiership, lands the money. So rebounding very quickly. Left alone in the market though, and this filly by Contributor has delivered her 3rd victory. First in a maiden at Albany, a Class 1 Belmont Park, and now today here graduating to Saturday grade and saluting with Patrick Carberry in the saddle. Scores from number 2 Hey Pino, another monster run coming from well off them. Chanel Cooper, the Machino Gelding, trained by Raquel Williams for Robbie Johnson. And 7 Daytona Pete, the gingerbread man, 4-year-old in the art of Steve Wolfe. Sean McGruddy, the rider. 8, I'm Crafty, nabbed 4th. 16.278, 118.92 they ran, and 36.64 the concluding 600 sectional. Long neck, the winning margin, half a length, 2nd and 3rd. So a bit of a surprise in some regards in race 5, the first leg of the quaddie, and that certainly does inject some value into it immediately. Next event today, the Swan Draft Aquanita Stakes. The Colts and Geldings will run at listed level, 2,000 metres. There are no changes to come there in that race at 10-4 as we go back downstairs. And another very significant win for trainer Michael Grantham in pursuit of his first trainers' premiership. It's starting to look like it could become a reality.
Thank you, Darren. Michael Grantham's team, they're firing on all cylinders, that's for sure and certain, as winning owner breeder, and Bob Peters joins you now. Bob, congratulations on the win. Conducive, last start, she looked very disappointing to the eye. What went wrong?
Oh, she was just a bit unlucky. I couldn't believe the price today. I looked up and saw that she was paying $17, and I just couldn't believe it.
You're not a punter, but did you have something on?
No, I don't bet on my own, but I was a bit sad that I didn't.
Now, let's go back to last Sunday. You declared a horse to me in the Southwest Cup, Let's Gallivant. He went around at double figures. Did you have something on him?
No, not allowed to bet when I've got another horse in the race.
Fair enough. Conducive. She looks like a nice 3-year-old filly on the rise. She has a terrific turn of foot.
Yes, yeah, that's what I said. I just couldn't believe it. The way she showed us that she's got some ability, and I've got to thank Liam. He found her at the sales one day. He made me come and look at her, and she wasn't on my list. And he kept saying, I found this filly, and we finished up buying her, and there she is.
Who do you prefer as a type, purely when you look at them, this filly or Like Clockwork? Because I know you haven't exactly been a fan of the size of Like Clockwork all throughout her career.
Doesn't seem to matter by that sire, does it?
No, it doesn't, being by extreme choice. But how about Like Clockwork? When we spoke a couple of weeks ago, you were iffy at her running out a mile. Can she run out 2,000?
Well, I'm still iffy. Who knows? She might. That breed seems to be able to do anything.
We'll wait and see. Good luck in the next.
Thank you.
There's Bob Peters after the win of Conducive. And I don't know if I've ever heard Bob Peters say that. He couldn't believe the price of one of his runners. I wish we knew pre-race.
Well, I think he might have had a little something on, surely. He says no, but wouldn't mind checking the bet records there. But that was a nice turnaround from last start. And clearly Michael Grantham had no issue with the way she pulled up because, as I prefaced, Cassie Marston said to stewards post-race last week that the horse felt a little bit uncomfortable, but she was here 7 days later and clearly A-OK because she won really nicely. A great ride there by Paddy Carberry because this mare filly, I should say, drew low, but Pat ended up in the right part of the track for the day. Paddy, talk us through it.
John's way okay. There was a bit of speed early and ended up getting into a good rhythm, and I was fortunate enough to be able to get off one off the fence, sort of probably 600 from home or just before that, and she was just flowed into it with a good bit of rhythm, and she let down good. She's still quite raw and got a bit to learn, and she was there to be beaten, but she dug deep when I rode her hard.
She was pretty strong over the final stages as well there. Distance-wise, what are your thoughts?
I think she'll get a little bit further, but I think she's going to be better with a bit of time, but I'll leave that up to the team, and appreciate the opportunity and all their efforts back at home.
She won on a heavy 10 on debut. She won on a good 4 second up. Today we started on a soft 6. What do you think we're at right now, given we're 5 races in?
To me, it's probably a bit firmer than a 6, but that's just my opinion.
Well done on this win in the first leg of the quaddie. Some punters blown out, but good result for you.
Thanks, I'm not worried about them.
There's Pat Carberry. Pat Carberry, you're not worried about me. I'm blown out of the quaddie as well. I thought we were friends, but he combines with Michael Grantham, who hits the front in the Metropolitan Trainers Premiership after the win of Conducive here in race number 5.